This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Monday and the work week in the morning sprint. Mark Peterson's forecast includes snow in several areas. We'll tell you where. And the city of Spokane is making preparations for Bloomsday and the Expo 74 anniversary this weekend. But first, pressure mounting for Israel to agree to a ceasefire in its war with Hamas. The White House wants a 6-week ceasefire in order to secure the release of hostages, including some Americans. And World Central Kitchen says it's planning to resume aid to the Gaza Strip a month after an Israeli airstrike killed several workers. It says despite the deaths of its staff, it continued to explore the maritime corridor that delivered food and humanitarian goods via boat, with the support of Open Arms, a Spanish humanitarian organization, and the United Arab Emirates. A tornado outbreak is headed for Texas as at least 5 people died due to twisters over the weekend. It started Friday with reports of dozens of tornadoes in Oklahoma. The community of Sulphur is looking to what's next as their downtown is destroyed. Nearly 47 million people from Missouri to Texas are at risk for severe weather, including tornadoes, torrential rain, and flash flooding. A woman injured in a Chattaroy house fire Saturday has now died in the hospital. Her husband died in the fire. The man was found on the scene when crews responded at 3 o'clock Saturday morning to the house engulfed in flames. Neighbors tell us a married couple in their 80s lived in that home for more than 50 years. Firefighters are working to determine the cause. They do not suspect foul play.
As we look at our forecast in our First Alert weather and we look at our satellite, you can see where we have some snow already into the higher elevations moving into Missoula along I-90. So be aware of that. Also, Snoqualmie Pass, while not sticking to the roadway, there's still snow in them there hills. Now, we're expecting today starting off cool, 42 into the valley. It's 36 in Cheney, but the winds make it feel like it's freezing outside. And our high today is going to be 52 degrees, clouds and scattered afternoon showers again. More numerous I-90 south in through the Palouse.
We now know more about a new dog park coming to Spokane South Hill near Peppersack Middle School. Some nearby neighbors have voiced concerns over the project in the past, worried about limited parking options, traffic, and overall safety. Spokane School says all of this has been taken into consideration, which is why the district says it's taken so long to get to this point. The city's Parks Department will take over from the school district, which owns that property, once the park is complete this summer. The Salvation Army's contract to run Spokane's largest homeless shelter is coming to an end today. The city council will vote on a plan to extend that contract until the end of April. During her campaign, Mayor Lisa Brown said she wanted to move away from the tract shelter, saying it did not offer those experiencing homelessness a way out of it.
I believe the Trent shelter was the biggest single mistake of this administration, and I do not think it's an adequate facility for the unhoused population. I think it's been a money pit.
The Brown administration says it wants to move to a more scattered shelter system to bring people using the shelters closer to the services they need. As we prepare for Bloomsday this Sunday, May 5th, drivers should be aware of lane closures on I-90 starting today. Department of Transportation crews will sweep the right lanes of the interstate in both directions from Spokane's Division Street all the way out to Argonne Road in the valley. Work will be from 4 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. This Saturday, the 50th anniversary of Expo 74 in Spokane kicks off with a bang. To celebrate, you can join the crowd in Riverfront Park, which was actually created for the World's Fair. Starting at 3 in the pavilion, experience poetry, string quartets, cultural dance groups, and choir performances. The opening ceremony kicks off at 6 o'clock. Then stick around for an Earth, Wind, and Fire cover band, and you can end the night with a drone show. The Downtown Spokane Partnership is calling on the community to help brighten the city center before this weekend's festivities. They're calling it Spring Clean Week. Starting today, register online as an individual or as a team to prep downtown for spring and the upcoming 50th anniversary celebrations of Expo 74. If you help, you will receive a voucher for a free slice of David's Pizza. Join the Downtown Spring Cleanup Challenge for the chance to earn points toward the ultimate downtown trophy. Find all that information on KXLY.com. Back with the final check of weather right after this.